You are live. We're going to throw some baits out, guys. Welcome to Sunday Night Bites. A little early. Welcome in, guys. 351. Hey, Matt. Got shrimp for bait. Scotty's got some tall rod holders he wants to show off. Feels good to be fishing. Hey, Richard, how's it going?
If y'all don't mind, share out the link. Appreciate it, definitely.
What you using for bait, Scotty?
Skipjack and shad.
Skipjack and shad. Not my first choice.
Yeah, mine is bigger than yours, buddy. You're right on that one this time, Mid-South. Yeah, I kind of put a skipjack and shad on both rods just to see
which one they want.
Yep. Rod, welcome in.
Hey, Rod. My first chance to get out and fish. It's pretty nice today right now. It's nicer than what they said it was going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty nice here too.
The warmest day we've had in January.
Now, hopefully the fish cooperate.
Yeah. Don't know. I'm still got a little bit of ice, but not too bad.
Yeah, I can see. I got ice floating down the way here.
Not my first choice in spots, but my others got a lot of ice in front of it.
Yeah, I went to 4 spots before I came here. If it wasn't too icy, it was so stinking muddy you couldn't get onto it.
Oh, that's bad too.
So I ended up driving like 45 minutes farther than what I planned on doing just to get the spot to fish.
I had to beat the rod holders to the ground. It's froze. The ground's froze.
Yeah, and right here's a bunch of riffraff. So I was digging around, trying to find a spot to run that rebar in, so I could set these rod holders up.
I had to bang mine with a rock. My foot wouldn't work. It wouldn't work with the cat claws. That ground is solid. Who we got going? Hey, it's Off the Riz. How's it going?
Make sure you like that video. Hit that thumbs up.
Right, Rod? Did. Well, it's the first time I've got out, really, for catfishing anyway. I'm sure it has been frozen. I haven't even looked.
James, welcome in.
Old Black Wolf is in. Yes, he is.
I'll let y'all know where I'm fishing at. I am on the St. Francis River outside of Greenville at the Holiday Landing boat ramp.
On the boat ramp.
And this area I am fishing is 10 to 20 foot deep, depending on where you're at. There is structure, there's ice, and there's a boat ramp. We're good.
I think mine's 2 foot deep.
Well, I figure probably the deeper the better. The water's going to be a little warmer.
Yeah. No, that's not true. The shallower water, it warms up quicker.
Well, this is all. The first place I went to is probably about 4 foot deep, and I was going to try there first and then come here if I didn't do any good, but it was all mud.
But the boat ramp will heat up quicker than anything. You got a ramp going out there.
Yep.
That cement will warm up.
Well, I tell you, I'm glad that I brought my overalls because it's getting chilly already out here.
Ah, you're wussing out. It ain't that cold.
No, but it's getting chilly. I definitely need to put my gloves on.
I brought some, but I don't. It's not even chilly enough. I'm used to that 0-degree weather now. This is heat wave.
That's definitely nice.
Rod said he still froze over. That's what she said. Black Wolf says. I hereby challenge Scotty to catch as many fish as I caught yesterday during my live stream.
He caught
All right.
none.
All right, Scotty, let's see if you can do it.
I can catch no fish like Mid-South, especially with my new fancy dancy rod holders.
Well, he did it in style, so.
I was thinking I was getting a bite, but it's the ice going by. Grab my line.
Yeah. I haven't seen any movements on mine yet.
Yeah, Rod. I made these, and they cost me about $10 each to make. Because the stupid fittings you got to buy is like $7. Then you got to buy the 10-foot section. Then you got to buy the rebar, which is cheaper to buy the 10-foot section.
You better set up your GoPro so you can get some footage.
All right, they ain't gonna catch nothing. They're just pretty rods.
Well, I know. That's just for a picture, just for a short. I brought my GoPro just in case I want to go fishing. Make a video.
I got 2 of them in my truck.
I may bang another rod holder in the ground, but who knows? I didn't think I was ever going to get that one in. I usually take a drill with me when it's real frozen.
Well, that's a good idea. Okay, well, I will tell you, seeing as how Mid-South wants to know about my rod holders. They're made of PVC. They've got an adapter. They've got another piece of PVC on the top that holds the rods. Glue them together on rebarb. Shove the rebarb in the ground, put the poles over, and you're done. Quick and easy, just like you, Mid-South.
GoPro NKC. You mean KY?
Now we got to get these fish to bite a little bit.
Yeah, come on, fish. You might have to throw around a little bit.
You want to see how it flexes? I don't know myself, Mid-South. This is the first time I've used them. Let's see.
Let's put him in full. Hey, James, cranking and yanking. No, it's not too bad. It's like 42, James. 42 is like heat wave here.
What do you think about that, Mid-South?
Yeah, there won't be no fish underneath of you.
My rod come apart before that.
Don't pull your rod apart. I appreciate it, Rez. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, at least you don't have to bend over now.
Well, that's the whole reason why I bought them. I'm like, I'm tired of bending over.
That way, Mid-South's going to say something about that.
My rod tip and everything.
You're setting Mid-South up, I'll tell you.
Somebody's got to set him up. Plenty of fish don't work no more. They chased them all away already.
If he doesn't bend over, why am I here?
All right, there's only one more boat out here. As soon as he comes in, we'll be all alone.
I've been down
Frank
the
Mingus.
stomach flu. Oh man, James.
What did James do? I didn't see it.
It's cranking and yanking. He's got stomach flu.
That's no good. I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about the other James.
Yeah, we got two James now. The old black wolf.
And some cranking and yanking.
They renamed plenty of fish to the same damn bunch of fish. Oh, there you go.
That's the truth too.
We just call them panfish. I just call them bait. Yeah, may throw out again. Try to get a little deeper water, maybe. My spot's being occupied right now. The whole bank is just about.
Occupied with snow.
People too.
Oh, I didn't see no peoples.
Yeah, they're all behind me. They were fishing for bass, but until I start catfishing.
I did bring my crappie rod. I think I might throw around and see if I can't find a crappie somewhere.
Should be one there.
Just all
Cranking.
this ice is coming.
Oh,
All this ice
Scotty.
is coming. It's going to be what? What?
Let's put that up on the screen.
Mm-hmm. You meant Sal.
Now that's funny. I don't care who you are. I've actually got a video called that.
Scotty's normal Saturday night.
No, something about cranking and yanking. I think it says I gave it a yank and broke my crank. That's an actual video of my channel. The handle broke when I reeled it in.
I did buy a new catfish reel for that rod that I hate the reel on.
Smaller?
Yeah, it's smaller. It's one of the Abu Garcia, normally probably $50 reels. I got it for 25 or something on clearance at Walmart, believe it or not.
There you go. I can't believe it.
I never buy anything on clearance. Why buy something cheaper when you can pay full price? Now to see if it'll catch fish.
Yeah, that's got to test them rod holders out.
I am curious to see how well they do. I could only get them down in the ground about 6 inches. I wanted to go a little deeper. Go ahead, Mid-South.
There it goes. I set him up. Wanted to go a little deeper. I couldn't get mine in the ground very far, but cat claws is all the way in, so I'm guessing both of them are all the way in. But darn if that ground ain't solid.
It is. Can't believe Mid-South let that one alone. That's crazy. I'm gonna go grab my little crappie rod. See if I can't catch a couple crappie around this boat dock or this boat ramp.
we go. My plans for next week, get back to the lower black for a trip or two with a little piece of shrimp. Usually this time of year, you got to hit like 3 or 4 spots. Sometimes in the wintertime, it's like 6 before you find a fish. Darn, I got an iceberg coming. I think he's going to make it fast. All right. I can't believe Mid-South let that pass. Deeper than 6 inches? Isn't that like 4 times the normal depth? Dude, say something. Like my structure's getting moved around over here. See if we can get a bite. Sounds good, James. Hey, Jose, what's up? Have you been fishing and cooking lately? Hey, check your channel out. Have not yet.
Yeah, he's always going live doing stuff.
Is he? Huh. Good to know.
I pop in there sometimes. I don't really say much, but I pop in and watch or listen. Of course, most of the time I'm at work, so I do what I can do.
She always participates in charities she believes in. You didn't read that, Scotty.
That's okay. Hey, thanks, sir, Jose. This is a river. It's probably 45 minutes to an hour away from where I live at. It's the only place I could find that wasn't frozen. And there's still water going down the edges.
You mean ice?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Frozen ice water.
Frozen. There's still water going around the edges.
Yeah, frozen ice water.
I imagine that almost all of this was ice at one moment, at least half of it. Shallow water. Need to hit the structure spots. Thanking for your fishing friendship. No problem, Jose. We would just still looking for a bite. Shrimp ain't doing me no good yet. Of course, fish may not be in that shallow spot. We might have to move. Not too far. Just deeper. Deeper water with more structure. Alrighty, guys. Usually a good spot. Got a few here, but not very many. When it's flooded, it's a really good spot. Of course, where I'm standing, I have to get up on that hill over there because where I'm standing at's usually flooded. Oh, Scotty, go back to the truck. Where'd you go, Scotty boy?
To the left.
You crappie fishing?
Yeah.
Trying?
You can't see me.
Fishing is the main word there. Watch you catch a big one. Boat ramps are good places to fish in the wintertime. Shad pile up there, crappie. Yeah. Crappie follow the shad and bigger fish follow that. So I've never had much luck, but I know people that do. Mainly because my boat docks are under, one of them's under ice. It's so shallow. I don't think most of the summer here they were able to get on the boat dock here. I think they had to drag through mud. Uh-oh. Scotty's getting jiggy with it.
Got a chunk of ice caught on the line over there.
Excuses. I got my ultralight, but there's no catching no fish here close to the bank. You gotta throw it out there pretty much the other side. Well, there's usually some fish right here, but I'm guessing there is not today.
That was a hit.
It's shallow, but yeah, I never underestimate the shallow water. It's kind of hard to, and that's mostly what you got. I'm sure they're piled up in one hole right now, not moving. That sun heats up though. It's a pretty nice day. Heat wave here at 42 degrees. Right, James, he's getting jiggy with it. I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't throwing that was it hog seeker bait or whatever it's called. That wouldn't surprise me. Little paddle tails can catch you some crappie, bass, fluke, everything under the sun.
How's he, Stacy?
What?
I am actually throwing this little black and chartreuse curly tail.
Well, there you go.
Something different to throw.
I'll be able to catch anything on black and chartreuse.
I've done really good with it.
I've not done very good at all. I'm not sure if it does good in clear water.
This is fairly clear here, right now at least.
And mine is sparkling today. All that snow's melting. This just makes it clear. Gotta love it. The rest of it, kind of like that right there. Got all that ice on the side. That's where I'm going to move to, but I may have to get on the ice to get the fish, or at least scrape him across it. Now, getting on the live, I had to reboot my phone And come to find out, that took forever. And then, if you don't ever reboot your phone, probably don't do it because it's a pain in the butt. Then the auto rotate was off, and that'll throw you for a loop when you're trying to go widescreen. That color combo tix works anywhere. Yeah, it probably does. Just not for me. Just not for me. I haven't really thrown it that much. Just every time I do throw it, they're usually not biting on anything else, so that's probably why. I should use it when they're biting on everything. Then I can say, hey, that does work. But I'm stubborn. If they're biting on something, I don't quit throwing that one bait. I wouldn't suggest nobody to do it. Change their bait when they're catching fish on something. Well,
Now, somewhere around here, and I'm thinking it's in the river itself, and I may be completely wrong. But there's a place called, I think it's called Blue Spring or something. It's supposed to be like super deep. And this time of year, a lot of the fish will congregate into it. But I just don't know where it's.
Be a wintering hole.
Yep. And supposedly you can catch walleye and everything else out of it. But like I said, I'm not sure where it's at. I just know it's in this area somewhere.
You mean the unicorns?
Yeah, so it's unicorns.
I haven't seen them. They're supposed to be at my dam too, but I've never seen nobody catch one. I only hear stories. When I hear stories, I don't believe it.
That's the only one I know that can catch them, and he catches them a lot.
We may have to move. May have to move on down. We'll throw it out a little deeper, I guess.
I know this ice is surely a nuisance. It needs to go somewhere else. I know this piece here is hung on the line.
I'll leave that one there. That's just a good thought pass. Just not be there actually. Right around that tree, it's got to be something coming around there. All right, if that one don't get hung up, I'll be a miracle. That's in deeper water, I believe. Scotty's on the boat dock. We got pterodactyl. There is an eagle flying around here sometimes. Several. I'm making a noise over there. Hey, there's Rustic. How many carp did you end up with, Rustic? He was booming the carp out today. Man, old Scotty will have to get his pack bait recipe. I've never built fish a river with carp bait. Just slings right back off, or the current knocks it off. $12 carp. That's a heck of a day for carp fishing. I know there's carp in here, but only in certain spots, I think.
We got a boat coming in, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean you got to move?
No.
Just rowing your lines.
This boat ramp's big enough for 3 boats if they wanted to.
If they wanted to. Rustic says you won't sling his pack bait off. Well, there you go. That means this must be solid. I seen you throwing 100 miles, 6 miles there, and slinging it off. Oh.
How you doing?
All right.
We got a boat coming in hot and heavy too.
12 carp, that's a slow day. Whew.
I'm gonna have to move.
You gotta move?
Yeah, just to make sure they got enough room.
Oh man, there's another piece of ice. It's like it's or something. Ah, don't hit that orange pole. Come on. Well, if it does. Well, that'd be my first bite of the day. There's some good carp in here, but supposedly buffalo. I know somebody had a buffalo. I've never caught a buffalo. Yeah, it's gonna hit it. There it goes. There's first bite, Scotty.
Get it.
There it goes. Darn it. Darn it. I'll be hung up. 12 carp's a slow day. Yeah, you may want to check out Rustic's bait recipe. Sunken chest
Maybe.
treasure hunting. Welcome in. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
so.
a piece
I ain't
of
got a
ice.
whole lot of spots. I ain't got a whole lot of spots to carp fish around here. Well, here I could, but
I think you caught one at the creek, didn't you? That's probably gonna get hung up now.
I didn't. James did. He caught one. Hey. Thanks, asshole. Got that big ass river. He could have backed up and went a little bit. He went right over the top of my line.
Yeah, even better, Mid-South. I'll have to check it out.
Well, maybe he'll create a bark bite for me.
There you go. You never know. I hope that one don't get hung up. Ooh. I just noticed some more debris down there by my fishing spot. Looking good. A couple more trees fall down. That'll be all good for me. May have to move there. A lot deeper. Appreciate it, Sunken Chest. Treasure hunting. Got you. Liked and shared out. I'm off to take a shower. All right. Appreciate it, Rustic. Like Rustic says, hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 1,000. It was good to see the rod. Looked like it got a bite. We'll have to see how the small river looks. Every like helps make fish bite. There we go. Media assets. I don't know what that is. Scotty's fighting boats. Wind this time of year is tough. So you ain't got no wind like today. It's just a barely small breeze. It ain't shaking the rods up and down. It's a good day. Good day in the wintertime. 42 degrees, heat wave. Of course, it's dropping. It's probably 40 by now. Guy in the boat looked like he hasn't done this much. Looks like me putting a boat on. Scotty might be over giving him a hand. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, a couple. Several trees down here. Looks like they're going to fall. Maybe by the spring flooding. He might go down.
I'm back.
That guy get his boat out finally?
Yeah. I didn't want to just leave it running with his truck.
We thought you were helping him out.
Nope. I ain't that nice.
James is like, that guy looked like he had not done that before.
Oh, he did a good job. I think he had one of his kids driving the boat, loaded up.
Shoot, I might move on down. That may be what I'm going to do. This spot ain't panning out.
I ain't got nothing going on either. I'm about ready to recast those, see if I don't help.
Just move on down the bank. The other people left now, so I knew they would. Cause you really got to cast a mile. I don't see throwing a bass rod to the other side, but I guess you could.
Give them a few minutes where they're at, then I'm gonna move them maybe a little closer. Maybe they're not out as deep. Maybe they're out deeper.
Yeah, you got to
Maybe
throw
they're not.
one in. Actually, I got a bite. Looks like high. As I get ready to move. Well, now it ain't moving.
Now I don't know why that made noise.
Have to take that rock. Have to take that rock with me. Just so I can get the rod odors back on the ground. Hopefully it'll work. Left my hammer somewhere. I usually don't use it. I'd say it's probably just something's hanging on the line.
Hey guys, if it starts to get windy, let me know and I'll throw a screen over my phone. It's not really windy here, but that don't mean it's not picking it up on the phone.
Don't hear it. Here's my bite. Leaves. Well, let's try deeper. Let's try my spot where I get hung up the whole time. Nothing I like better than having to retie. There's my hammer for today. Spot number one. Hey, Terry, how's it going? Just getting ready to move to the next spot. Look at that structure across there. I'll be throwing somewhere in there. Somewhere down there. Got to make coffee. Hey, we got 8 wonderful people. Got me a bigger rock. The other one broke. Let's head over that way. Hope I don't lose connection. There's the structure out in the middle and on the edge. We may just have to put the rod holders, not put the rod holders in the ground. Where'd you go, Scotty?
Right here.
You fall asleep?
Yeah.
To the left, to the left. That's directly in the sun. We can't have that. Let's do it this way, I guess. See if that works.
Well, I guess I'm going to recast these rods and see if I can't get a little better spot. Because nothing wants to bite right there.
Yep, I'm about ready to see if I'm going to get anything over here. I'm trying to get rod holders in the ground. It is hard.
That real cast pretty good. It says to only put 20-pound max on. I got 25. Still cast pretty good for 2 ounces of weight.
Oh, big salmon.
I kind of set myself up a little different, guys. I always felt like when I was throwing my line out, it was tangling up. When I got my weight on the bottom, I bought these little starter sticks and made a big loop knot and slid them over there and put beads on it so it doesn't put abrasion on the line. That way it kind of holds that bait away from the line. Just trying to see how it works.
He's still getting jiggy with it. Oh, you can still. I guess you can see me halfway. Let's throw this other rod out. Finally got that baby in the ground.
Throw that one closer in. Let's see if that makes a difference.
All right. Still see everything. I probably had it up a little bit.
We'll see what that does.
See what that does. Hey, Duke. Duke
Dude,
City's in the house.
I ain't got to see you in a long time, brother. Welcome in.
Oh, it's in there somewhere. this way. There.
How's things down there in your neck of the woods?
Oh. It's getting cold. I'll put my hat on. Sun's right in my eyes.
Just got home from work. How you guys doing out there? Yeah, I got off work and I headed out to find some place that was thawed out enough to fish. So it took me about an hour and a half to get somewhere.
I slept all day and just made it out here.
All this stuff in the name of doing a live stream. But we do it for you guys. Well, we do it for us too, because it's just fun. I ain't gonna lie about it.
All right, now we're ready.
I did get some new baits. My buddy Matt, he got me a pack of the 2-inch sassy swimmers by Guggen. So I've been kind of want to try them out. And then I bought a pack because I'm like, they're kind of cool. They're expensive, $5 a pack. I think you get like 8 in a pack.
So 8 divided by $5. Depends if they work or not.
Ain't working today.
Well, nothing's working today. So. These fish are cold.
Fish are ooh.
Cold. Probably chattering their teeth if they had any. Oh, that looked like a bite. Could have been a piece of ice, but it could have been a bite. Sometimes I think there's mud puppies out here on this part of the river. That looked like it might have been a bite. That first white rod. Can't see the orange one as well. Come on. Pretty much what they do this time of year is nibble anyway. Here, kitty, come on. You know you want it. Got one on structure and one on depot. So my perception of depot is 4 to 5 foot. It could be deeper. Man, that was a quick shower, Rustic. I even changed spots. There it is. Look like a bite though. Orange one farther out. We'll see if we can draw them out of the structure though. But probably not. There, oh. Rod fell down that time. Pretty sure something nibbling on it. No cigar. Scotty's getting jiggy with it.
Well, I really thought I'd have caught something from this.
Catch something?
Nope.
What'd you catch?
Nothing.
How much did it measure?
About 2 inches.
Imaginary 2 inches?
Imaginary, that's right.
That's what Mid-South would say. I got woodpecker in the distance. Might throw that orange one out a little farther. Give it a minute. Hey, Keirdra, just tuning in. Welcome in. Old Scotty's got some skipjack and shad out, and I got some shrimp out. And I just moved spots a little while ago. Trying to catch a catfish. Of course, anything bites shrimp, so I'd be happy with anything. Anything will bite a shad, too. I don't know about skipjack. Pretty much the same thing, probably. If it's small enough. Should be some smallmouth bass out there, too.
Yeah, there's smallmouth in here as well.
Oz Dog, welcome in. It looks cold, but it's not.
Yeah, that's
It's
not bad at all.
It's probably in the 40s, but
I
all
think
my
it's gonna be
snow, most of my snow's melted now. So,
yeah, I think it's gonna be like 50 tomorrow here.
ooh, it's supposed to get
Tomorrow
colder.
or Tuesday.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be in for a couple good weeks.
I'm
Possibly.
hoping so.
That wind, well, it was killer. That wind was
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Well, I really wanted to fish that lake that I did live at last Sunday, but that thing's still frozen. But maybe by next Sunday it won't be.
All right. Throw your hoe on
Oh, I'd have to get a whole bunch of holes.
it. You'd probably fall in.
I probably would have.
Warm as you say it is. I think ours is pretty solid on the ponds and lakes. Big reservoirs froze, so
Well,
I'm
it went from being fishable one day to completely frozen the next.
they say ours about 7 inches thick.
Dang.
I bet a day like this though melt it pretty quick. Just glad to be back out here, Oz dog. I ain't been catfishing this year yet. I think first time. Should have went to the creek, but it's probably froze too. May not be though. Just the sections I like to fish. That's what's froze.
Now, if I could walk down this bank and I didn't think I would sink and bust my butt, there's a couple really nice trees laid over up there. I bet you I could probably get on some crappie there.
Or catfish. They hang out in the same spots. We got some more ice coming through. May miss me, may not. That may be what hit that rod a minute ago. Sure looked like I had one bite though, Scotty. Not
It's one more than I've had.
it's not too chilly. It's only like 40s. That's heat wave here, I guess, because it's been in the teens.
Yeah, I've just got a little bit of a breeze here. It makes it a little chilly, but it ain't bad.
And the wind, yeah, the wind's what kills you. I got my gloves on now.
Good out there?
Nope, not yet.
Right,
really.
Yep.
Here comes the ice.
That's nice considering what it has been. We all get out.
Is he gonna hit it?
When there was
Go past it. Go past it. Yeah, looks like it's gonna miss it. Good, good, good. That's a pretty good chunk of ice there. Yeah, not too bad. All I got's just a little coat on. Of course, that's about all I've been wearing. So,
Burko, welcome in.
Burko, morning from Australia. I think he's in Missouri and I'm in Indiana. For those new to the show, we have to start Sunday night bites early because it gets too cold by dark. Well, the iceberg went through, so it missed my line.
That's good.
Oh, it seems like there's something pulling on it though.
I really want one of these rods to go down so I can see how these rod holders do.
Well, you gotta call them in. Scotty, call.
No, Heather needs to be here calling them in. Here, fishy, fishy kitty. River Rat Fishing, hi, how you doing? Welcome in. No
Hey,
fish yet.
Now we're just wishing we were fishing. We don't know about the catching. That's up to the fish.
Yeah. Right now, I'm on the deepest accessible spot on the St. Francis River that I know of.
I think most of my rivers fishable today.
At least that I have service. I mean, there's other spots I could go, but I don't have service. So
Not having to walk through a foot of snow is way easier. I tell you that. Throw these back out.
Oh, these fish need to do something. We've been out here an hour. I ain't got a bite. I know there's catfish in there. There's flatheads and channel cat in here. Probably a little bit too cold for the flatheads, but them channel cat, they don't care. Happy Australia Day. Down Home Fishing Adventures, welcome in. Lisa, welcome in.
Burrito.
Rod's still in the house. That's awesome. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to catch a catfish. Got a new reel. Got some new rod holders. Just want to see if they can handle a fish. Got a boat coming up the river. It sounds like he's probably going to come here and load up. So if he does, I'll mute my end just so you don't hear it.
Down Home Fishing Adventures, welcome in. Good to see you around.
Oh, that's awesome. Australia Day is like our 4th of July. That's awesome. And Independence Day of a way.
Independence Day, yeah. You guys shoot fireworks? Like our New Year's where we shoot guns?
Mm.
Hey, I seen a good video that yesterday. Guy's like, this is what we do down here when we get ice down here, and he pulls out a shotgun, puts holes in in the water, and drops his bait down. Yep, I still got some snow. Most of it's gone. We had a lot of it. It's been
Come on, you silly fish. Bite.
got a bite.
No, I want him to bite.
Fireworks are banned in Australia.
Probably so dry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fire hazard everywhere they get you go. It used to be banned here only on July. You can only do it on July 4th.
I got some more chunks of ice cruising on by. I'm sure they'll find my line.
No, I had a stick catch mine. Hey, that's a good way to check your rod holder though. Big chunk of ice. Iceberg. You got 3 new rods. What'd you get? I think I'll save my money this year. Just use what I got. Oh, I found a swivel on the ground. Oh, it looks like
Yeah,
one of mine.
I got so many stinking rods, it ain't funny.
You know you fish a spot when you find your own swivel on the ground.
Yeah.
That's what's the pot? That is mine, I'm sure. Nah, that's got braid on it. Somebody else's. Could be mine. I have used braid here. What's the possibility in that? That one year, I did lose my wedding ring.
Oops.
I went back to a fishing spot several weeks later and I found it. Of course, I lost a bunch of weight and it slipped off again. I lost it for the last time. I never found it after that.
Starting to see a little bit of fish activity on the top.
That's
That
good.
would be
That's
showing.
good to see.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine-
There's usually minnows here, but I think that ice is scaring them away.
I see a whole lot of activity out there now.
That means it's heating up. Got an eagle claw. Yeah, the eagle claw. Are they feather lights? Those are good for crappie. I know that.
Yeah.
That's what Thumpy uses, I think. And I think Domingo's using those now too. Is that a bite? All right. I use eagle claw hooks. Right, Burko? What catfish are y'all going for? No, probably not flathead. Probably channel cats.
I got both in here.
You can go for them all you want. If you pull one out, it'd be awesome day. I've only caught one all year long. That was in the middle of summer. But it was during live. I use a lot of eagle claw jig heads. Dart head and the round. And I do like the eagle claw Kell hooks. Probably be smart to use this time of year since the catfish don't really bite that hard. They don't turn, so you got to reel down on them. What a bite! A lot of current. Eagle Claw Granger Ocean. Oh, cool. I haven't even heard of that one. Look that up. I know I still got some Ripping Lips rods. I could use in the daytime, but at nighttime they're red, so you can't really see them that well. They show up in the camera very well.
I know I just said that I don't need no more fishing poles, but I was at Walmart the other day
I'll be lying.
and they have one of them grit stick catfish edition rods, rod and reel combos, and it was clearance down to like $36, and I almost bought it. Man, I got both them chunks of ice right on my damn rod. Both rods got a chunk of ice on them.
Let's see if it's finger ain't working. I'll put you in solo layout. See if you're man, you ain't got much current.
There's quite a bit of current out there. I mean, it's not fast current, but there's a current.
It is out there. I mean, close to you. It's not very fast.
No, not right here. That wind's starting to pick up quite a bit though. Oh, that ice just come off my line. At least one of them.
It ain't pulling your rods any.
No, it just came off the left one.
Ah, for crappie fishing.
I tell you what, I used Rod's ACC stick, and that was a pretty nice rod to use. ACC crappie stick.
Imagine they're light.
For carp fishing. Don't make them anymore. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm moving these lines anyway because now the ice has got my rods pulled all over.
Come on, fishies. Well, no bite in my fishing hole. It is deeper there. Don't make them anymore. Don't you hate that when they get rid of something you like? I don't really like the catfish ugly stick, the ugly stick catfish, but I'm still using it. Still gets the job done. I just don't like it. I need all 7-foot rods, 7.5 feet rods. Could bring my 11-foot rods out or 10-foot rods out. Try those out one day.
That bait still up over on my line.
Well, it's too short for one thing, Duke. And really, that ain't a big problem. But it's just too. I don't think it works as well with a circle hook. course, that could just be me. Used to the other rods that when they bend, you got a fish on. When that one bends, you got to reel down on it really good because there's not much backbone at the top of it. I think you got a giant on. Probably great for like setting the hook. Kind of want whatever pose you're using. You want. If you can only use one, that's no big deal. If you got 3 or 4 rods out, you want to use pretty much similar rods. That way, they're all the same, and you don't have to remember which one you have to do what with. This time of year, you have to reel down on almost everything,
But if you have nice handy dandy rod holders like I do that you don't have to get down on the ground, makes the job a lot easier.
Right. Yeah, this time of year, you really got to reel down on them. Normally, I don't see a whole lot of big takedowns or anything.
No, because they're just going to sit there and hold it.
They ain't going to move very quickly. A lot of
And
times.
they can't really open their mouths as much from what I understand in the wintertime because they're cold.
Yeah, they don't turn. They don't turn and run like they normally would, which sets the hook immediately for you. And that wimpy rod bends a lot more, so you're not setting that hook right away. But you do like a light tip though. Sometimes it does come in handy, like this time of year. I get away with a medium. That's what I'm using, medium. The ugly stick catfish is a medium heavy, so they say.
Yeah, but everybody's medium and medium heavy is different.
Yeah, exactly. For channel cats, I wouldn't go any heavier than medium. But the ugly stick catfish, you could easily use it as a medium.
Yeah, I think these are medium heavies, these big games.
But medium heavy will set a circle hook really good if you can get it to bend it. They bend that rod, they're hooked. They could bend that. They could bend that ugly stick over, and sometimes it don't hook up.
Yeah, these are medium heavy.
About $40. What can you hard complain about that? Now I got a medium heavy ugly stick GX2, and it is a great rod compared to that one there. The only difference is I like the white. That's the only thing it's got going for it.
Well, that's why I was thinking about going to get that grit stick because it was white.
You got a white grit stick? I haven't seen those.
Yeah, that's that one that's on clearance. The combo that's less than $40.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
The catfish combo.
I like my ultralight glue stick. It's more like a light, medium light kind of. Oh, that was a bite, wasn't it?
We'll call it a bite. It's more action than what I've got.
Pay attention to the rods and you might get a bite. I think that was a bite. Slacked the line up quite a bit. The only question is it hung up? No, I haven't. We're supposed to do some ice fishing soon, but I don't know. Burrito. You got me on full screen?
Well, yeah, because you had a bite.
Yeah, I did. It did. Boom, bend down a little bit.
Come ahead. We'll go a little bit closer, buddy.
Heard that boat. Remember when the canoes were going out in front of me? They
Uh-huh.
weren't even trying to get out. They weren't even in the middle of the river. They were just like real close to the bank. Right in front of my fishing poles. Crazy. Had to try smaller
Y'all
bait.
doing it good? Did you?
Oh, man. Nope. It is a Tangling with Catfish whisker whip. I don't have any whisker seeker rods. So those are a medium, and my other one's a white and red whisker whip. They are made for channel catfish. That's exactly what they're made for.
I'm gonna mute my mic. He's gonna come down here and grab his boat.
Okay, Scotty. I don't think they're not really made for a smaller catfish. I would really use a medium light for like, 3 or 4 pounders. That would be your most fun to have. Medium light or light medium. Same thing, I guess. Sure looked like a bite. Could have been a stick or a leaf hitting me. First rod I bought was that whisker receiver, right? Oh, Luke Nichols and River Certified was using them. I got the orange one last year at the Catfish Conference. I wanted the white and red, but they didn't have I didn't want to go cork handle. So I went with the orange instead. It's a heavy. Cool. Well, that's what you need to use. If I probably lived on close to the big river, I'd probably at least have medium heavies, all medium heavies at least. Too heavy, probably. Now, the Whisker Seeker, I like the orange Whisker Seeker mono. It's a little bit lighter. So you can get a lot little thinner line, OD wise. So you can get that cast out there pretty far. And I ain't really had any problem with strength with it either. So wish they made a 25-pound line. I think they only make 20. That's why I like the big game solar collector 25-pound line. They don't make them mid-size lines. Come on, man. I love it. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, I've been saying I just want a medium heavy rod. There you go. Pretty much an all-purpose rod. You gotta find what you like the best. It's not just about catching the fish, but certain situations you gotta have something a little heavier to pull them out of the stuff. You don't want them pull and drag. You just want to reel them in. Can't give them an inch, or they'll take a mile. Now it's starting to get cool. There's Sampy. Randall, how's it going? I check my bait. The only thing about a boat ramp, you always got to worry about the boats. I don't have to worry about any boats on this part of the river, as the boat ramps froze. Not unless they want to go ice skating across it, I guess. I guess they could take a John boat across there and slide it across there if they didn't want to. Fear of falling in, I guess. Breaking the ice. We'll check that bait again. Oh, Scotty's got another boat ramp. Scotty got tired of bending over, so he's got some tall rod holders. Looks like they might work out pretty good. We'll throw those back out. Thought I had 2 bites.
I seen a left rod move, kind of like bent over. Of course, I was up at the truck. So I don't know if it moved because it was a fish or a chunk of ice that went by. What's Stacy doing? Is reeling in, I guess.
Cold now, Scotty.
Yeah,
Tokahama.
I did a quick change while I was waiting for that guy to move. I put my boots on. I put my coveralls on.
There you go. I can see my
And of
breath.
course,
Definitely got
while I
cold.
did it, I sit there standing at the truck and I see my rod shark bending over. I'm like, yeah, that's how it works. But I don't know if it's a fish or if it was a piece of ice going by. It caught my line. So
Right. Well, I'm either gonna get hung up or catch fish. Maybe both.
just for the fun of it, I want to say it was a fish.
There you go. It was a turtle.
I would believe that. My luck, I would catch a turtle.
I've been seeing turtles. I've never seen a turtle in wintertime, but I have this year.
This year's been really stupid warm. Really warm.
Come on, get it. My nose warm.
Now this this land on the other side of the river that you guys see, that's just kind of like a big island. This river actually wraps around the backside of it too.
So you're saying you can get on that island?
I could, if I had my boat, I could get on the island and walk across.
So if you ride your boat on that river?
Yeah.
Huh.
This is the same river I did the crappie tournament on last year
Right.
for the finals, where you beat me out by an 0.8 of an ounce or so, or inch or something. Maybe it was a 1/4 inch.
Who knows?
But yeah, this is the same river. I'm just a different spot. There ain't nobody here no more. I'm gonna throw out for this boat ramp. Kind of where I wanted to throw in the first place, but I didn't want to do it with people here. Boats in and out. Can y'all hear me okay? That's good. Everybody's always like, "You got a microphone on, man? I can hear you all over the place." I'm like, "Nope, I'm just that loud." It's like when I say I'm over there on the left, I mean I'm really. I'll loosen up, you dumb thing. When I say I'm on the left, I'm way over there, which don't look far in the camera, but it's probably 30 feet away from the camera. See all the ice in the water? Got a tree coming up to the left. Of course, it's going to get in my line. That's where it is, because like that tree limb can be anywhere else in this river, but it's right here where my line is. Don't know where Stacy took off to. But it's okay. So if anybody wants to know how to make these rod holders, let me know. Yeah, it's an iceberg. I'm sure this river was probably pretty bad a couple days ago. But these rod holders, they were simple to make, and they, like I said, it's probably about $10 worth of material each. But if they work out the way I think they will, that's going to be well worth it. One of the guys at the place I work at, he's like, "Why don't you make those rod holders and sell them for $5 a piece?" I said, "Because it cost me $10 a piece to make." I'd be going backwards on that one. I like to know how to make them. All right. I'll get you the exact stuff, Duke, and I'll send you an email. Because the Y, that's 1.5 inch non-high pressure PVC Schedule 40. I don't know the technical term of it. And then it's down to, that's 1.5 inches. So you get a reducer that goes from 1.5 inches down to 3/4 inch. Then you can use regular Schedule 40 PVC for the shaft part. And then I got 1/2 inch rebar on the inside of the rod holder. It makes it sturdy. It only gives it just a little bit of wiggle room. And you just take that rebar and push it down in the ground and slide your pipe over it. I got everything from Lowe's. But this just for not like a fish is gonna bite, so I ain't worried about it. That's all it is. Get your piece of rebar. I'll end up painting the rebar just to keep it from rusting really bad. but that's just because it's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I will. I'll do a video on them. I mean, that's something I got off of YouTube myself. I watched a bunch of videos to find a good video that I liked, but I made them where they're 3 foot tall. So like when I'm standing here, or I'm standing level, I can just reel down right here. I don't have to get down on my hands and knees to reel down on the fish. So that's kind of why I wanted it. It's like, plus when I'm here and I've got a fish bite, I can watch my rod to see when they're bending that rod over. I'm not sitting down here looking up like this saying, oh, is that my rod? Is that my... Let me position so I can see better. I didn't want to do that. I got tired of doing that. So I started looking and researching. And this is what I came up with. And I think it'll work well. I don't know how well it's going to work with big fish, but for like channel cats like a lot of us have in our area, I think it'll be just fine. Ah, Stacy's back. But I did make 3 of them, and it was about $30 to make all 3. So I'm going to say it was about $10 a piece to make them. Your most expensive part is that adapter and the Y fitting. Of course, you got to have a little PVC cement or whatever you want to use to, adhere it. Or you can just run a couple screws through it. Yeah, the whole thing was the height. I wanted some height so I didn't have to like kill myself to set a hook. But that height's gonna adjust to like you're a taller guy. You're 6'6" something, I think, Duke. So you might want to make it 3.5 foot tall. But I mean, that's the basic idea. You can make it to whichever way you feel it's going to work better for you. But yeah, I was planning on doing a video. I kind of thought about it, but I want to go get like the prices, the exact sizes, which I know what it is in my head, and the right name for things. Besides for the Y thing, that's for Schedule 40 non-pressure pipe. It's not a very good description if you're trying to do a video. I can do that with you guys because y'all know I don't know anything anyway. And I'm going to do a couple other ones too. River Rat 3030, welcome in.
Brother River Rat.
Fishing's not good, but things are good. Oh, the wind blew and my rod moved. I thought I had a bite. Oh, and I do suggest, guys, if you decide you want to make these, what I did to keep them from turning, I put a tip on the end of the pole that goes to the ground. That way it kind of helps it from turning around. Like if you get a fish, it don't just like take off the other direction. You could I went with the 1/2-inch rebar. I don't know if you can get a 3/4-inch rebar into that pipe or not. I mean, you might be able to, but it'd be really tight. Thanks there, River Rat. Appreciate it. These fish ain't got much longer. I only got probably another hour at daylight. See, look, Stacy has to go through all that work to catch that fish. Fish on. Fish off.
I wish. Might have had a bite, but I didn't get him though.
But you tried.
But I did try. I can
So
say
I
that
don't know how. Go ahead, Stacy.
first bite this year.
So I don't know how many of y'all is going to go to CatCon this year. I had planned on going, and I had things set up, and if things would fall apart, and they would get set up and fall apart. So I'm not going to go this year. Wanted to, but I do have a trip planned in the middle of March. Then I have another trip planned in the middle of April to go visit some folks. So it's all going to work out anyway.
Hey, you'll save money that way. CatCon's
Yep.
expensive. CatCon's expensive.
CatCon is February 21st, I believe. 21st and 2nd, or 20th and 21st. It's a Friday and Saturday. It's in Louisville, Kentucky at the Expo Center. A lot of your big name YouTubers will be there probably on Saturday. But man, this place is huge, and it's jam packed full of catfish and crappie stuff. Yeah, it'd be a good trip for you. It'd be a good drive or airplane ride or something for you, Duke. But if you wanted to buy fishing weights, or anything, they've got everything there. And the nice thing about it, it's a lot of mom and pop type shops that are there. I mean, the big names are there too, don't get me wrong. But there was one guy that name of his company is Badass Baits. And the guy just makes them in his garage. But he was there and he was selling tons of plastics. He makes like little kind of like a Bobby Garland, but it's not a Bobby Garland style ribbed jig. They're pretty nice. They even gave us a couple for sample. So
All right. Oh, sun's about down. Hope the cops don't come after me. Breaking the wall.
yeah, there's tons of the small mom and pop shops there. But one of the somewhat local, well, it's local to Rod's Fishing Adventures, Bluff City Tackle, Bluff City Outdoors, whatever. It's Bluff City something. Bluff City Outdoors, I think. They're there, and they're from the Alton, Illinois area.
Let's see if we get another bite right there. My ears freeze off.
I don't think they'll be down to check on you there, Stacy.
You don't think so? I'll get another bite there. I figured that was hung up, but it got a lot of ice coming through.
I'm gonna go through this little swim bait a few more times, see if I can't find something now.
Eat it. Oh, that might be a bite. Come on, kitty. Let's catch one of them before I get to go home. Right down home. I don't really have anything local here. That sucks. Sure, there is some. It's not in my area. Closer to the Ohio River, I imagine. There'd be a bunch. Take that. Come on, come on. Just a little nibble. Lisa says, I can't wait for catcon. Hopefully there ain't no snow on the ground at that time and it ain't freezing cold. Buy me something with it while you're there. At least I need a new rod, please. Appreciate it, James. Don't clean it too much because you got to clean it later too. Peace, brother. Yeah, Duke needs a rod. Yeah, I wish they did the CatCon like they did that one year during COVID. You could order the stuff online, get some good shipping deals, like free shipping, and that was pretty cool. Sometimes they still do that. Because shipping rods can be very expensive.
Yeah, that's where I got my Mad Catz rod from. I got it for $89, I think.
Oh, the one you don't use?
Yep.
You should sell that baby.
And I won't ever be able to use it.
You won't be able to use it. Looks good in the rod rack.
Yep. I got to protect my investment.
Question is it a good rod or you just it looks good in the rod rack?
It looks good. I've only caught one fish on it, so.
Too scared to use it. Don't want to get it dirty.
I already got a scratch on it.
Yeah, if you ain't got nicks and dings on your fishing rods, it ain't been used yet. That's what I say because I don't take care of mine. So I'm pretty sure my best one was a nick and ding sell anyway. Save some money. Who cares? A little paint's chipped off. It ain't gonna kill the rod. It's 17-pound good test line. That 17-pound ain't too bad. Hey, Randy. Catbush Sumo don't charge. I like to go. I went up to 20 for all my fishing. 17 just didn't do it for me. Just depends what you got to work with. 17 would probably get the job done on a lake for me, but with no structure. The river, though, it's a different story. I thought, man, I can catch fish on 6-pound line. I should be able to bring these catfish in on 10.
Yeah.
That didn't go. That didn't go too well. Yeah, in my opinion, if you're catfishing, I think 20 pounds better all the way around. I mean, you can catch them on lighter line, but if you know, you're going to be fishing around like rocks and wood and all that, your line will get frayed here, nicked here and there. So the 20-pound will hold up better.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, once in a while you snag it, you get one of them catfish, you'll bite on your jig or whatever while you're crappie fishing. You'll get them in because you're not dinging up against stuff. But you start hitting trees and rocks, that's what tears you up.
Right. Oh, you can catch them. Yeah, you can catch them on lighter line, but everyday use, it's you're going to lose fish. You're going to lose a lot of fish. It just depends if you like losing fish. And the one fish that you lose could be the big one.
Yeah.
The biggest fish of the year or something. We use 30-pound with a 100-pound leader. But weigh fish for trophies, right? Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Yeah, it depends what you're fishing for. I mean, like Randy's fishing for trophies. So I was at the CatCon last year, and the guy said he used 300-pound leaders. I think he said at least 100-pound line
That's insane.
because he said he wasn't going to lose his fish of the lifetime. He was the guy that holds the record, I think, in North Carolina or South Carolina for flathead.
Squirrel, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Squirrel, how's it going? Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah, if you're using that heavy line, you might as well just put a rope out there and tie a big hook onto it.
Yeah, he pretty much was. That's what I thought when he said that. It's like he's pulling in the log and all. But he also says he sets up for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and goes to the next spot if you don't get a bite. So they just move along to each spot they know. They don't get a bite, they go to the next one. Tournament fisherman.
Well, if you ever watch any of the catfish and carp stuff when Luke started, you know, he's got some videos where he's like, if you don't catch nothing in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, move to the next spot. They're not there.
Right. That's easier said than done in a boat.
Yep.
Next spot maybe 6 miles. Oh man. Yep, that's it, River Rat. Tyler Barnes. Put on a good session up there at the CatCon. And I've listened to that, like people like Chris Souders, like yeah, you want to use some heavy line if you don't want to lose that fish of a lifetime. Because even those guys break line, sometimes break like 65-pound line.
Most of us can only bank fish. That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
I have the option to get out of my boat and fish rivers like this, but you know, it costs me 2 to 3 times as much in gas as what it does for me to come fish out the bank.
Plus, it's
So
easier just
places,
getting your truck and go, ain't it?
yep,
Get in the bank.
drive here and hit a bank somewhere.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
You don't have to
But
load up all your junk in the boat. You don't have to put gas in the boat.
Yep, it gets expensive.
Oh, I bet.
But I tell you what, I only used a tank of gas in my boat this year. Of course, I mean, it's like a 12-gallon tank.
Something going on my line. Ice. Some of your bigger fish from the bank. Yeah, because a lot of people fish out there. You know, like I'm fishing that way out there. But if I was on that bank, I'd just be throwing right in front of me.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of times you'll catch big fish right off, not far from you.
Oh yeah, they'll come in shallow too. That's why the people on the boat throw to the bank. People on the bank throw them in the middle of the river.
And that depends. If I'm bass fishing, I'm going to be on the boat throwing to the bank.
Yeah,
I've caught most of my big bass off the bank.
I've learned.
But if you walk up and try to catch a bass from the bank, you ain't gonna catch it because it's seeing you.
I've learned to keep one close and one far away. Most of the time, you got to throw. If it's a pressured spot, you got to throw farther than the next guy because they've already hit all the good spots up close.
Yep.
And catfish will go into holes, but once they're fished out, they won't go back into that hole until it floods. After it floods, they will move back in.
It's like my 2 big catfish last year I caught. They were in shallow water, and it was calm water because I was on the Mississippi, so they were in there feeding and stuff like that, chasing bait. And I didn't have heavy line. I got this 25-pound line on there. But I was fishing from the bank. I wasn't in no boat. Yeah, you can't easily move. I agree there. Yeah, I smallmouth bass fish once. Stacy does too. Stacy catches a lot of smallmouth.
Yeah, you can't move as much. Yeah, harder to move, harder to pick up and move. Wagon makes it easier,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but when you got to walk through trees and brush, it makes it even harder. And most of the time, I can't use a wagon. Especially when the weeds get over your head.
But you got to go through those weeds to get to places other people aren't.
Yeah, if there's not a path, most people won't go through it.
Well, I'm going to try this trick. I'm going to walk up to my truck. Let's see if these rods bend over. Because that's when they bite, when you're not watching.
Or you go to the bathroom. Might be a leaf or something on that line. DNR won't let me use four-wheeler. Darn it. Right, River at? Like, I'm going to say something. I've sometimes had to get my machete out, weed eater, especially when there's poison ivy around. I definitely have to get my weed eater out. Get a bunch of poison ivy, nobody's going to fish that spot very long. Yeah, that's what rods do when you're not watching them. Oh, yeah. I don't know how many times I've been talking to the camera and just noticed the rod go down in the camera. I'd just sitting here watching them all day. Look away and it's bent. Scotty's rods are on down. Go, Scotty.
No, it ain't.
Not even
Right.
allowed to do that. Destroying habitats.
Went up to grab me a snack. I was watching the whole time.
Oh, well, I was just trying to say if it was or not. It's getting a little chillier. Got 11 people in the house. All right. I'll be glad to get rid of all this white stuff. Like Scotty's even got some white.
Yeah, there's still a little bit left.
I can't believe all the snow that they got down south.
I'm sure it's all melted already.
Yeah. I watched a video. I think it was somewhere, and the guy said they were going to be 60 degrees, and I guess it didn't make it, but 60 degrees this time of year is just unreal for me.
Yeah, River Rat, I'd like to try one of them guard dogs one of these days.
I'll send you one.
But you got to be able to catch fish first. Remember, we just fish.
No, you don't have to catch them. The guard dog does it for you.
Guard dog will catch it for you.
Yeah, you won't have to look at your rod. Just look back and it's on. I'll send you mine. You can do a review.
All right. But it's supposed to be in the 50s all next week here. So hopefully it'll start warming the water back up.
That's good weather right there. 50 and sunny is what you want.
All right, River Rat, I will. Thank you.
Uh-oh, he's going to send you one.
He might.
I
He
think
might
he
want to
will.
send me a sticker.
I think he'll send you one.
He might send me a sticker too.
He's the guard dog guy. I need to get some stamps. That's what I need to do. Can't wait. The snow's all gone, right, Squirrel? Can't either. One good thing is most of mine's melted now, but I had to wear snow boots out here.
That's what I did. I put my snow boots on when I went up to the truck.
And it
Because
was
I
like,
had my thin pants on because I was at work. So that one was starting to go through my pants, and then like, man, my feet are getting cold because I was in my work shoes.
it's like when you got to walk very far, it's like wading upriver in about 4 foot of water. More like 3 foot, but still. Then you're carrying all your stuff, and you're like, God, this ain't even worth it.
That's all right, River Rat. I'll send you a sticker or some stickers. I'll send you some of my collection of stickers because I seem to keep finding more and more stickers I've had made because I change them every time I order them.
There you go. Keep changing them. We'll eventually get the OG one. He's just going to send you the barcode. That way you can find his channel. Bite sucks, hunting and stuff. Welcome in. I gotta get out of here before the cops come and get me. Even though the sign still says 11 p.m.
So, hey, dude, look, that sign says 11 p.m.
Yeah. The issue is anyway, you're having problems with people down here. There goes a drone. I got a drone above my head. If I take a
Is it the
picture,
same one flying up and down the river last time?
yeah, probably. Somebody's got it way up there though. This time. Well, you can
I'll send
record.
anybody a sticker, one sticker if they just sent email me. It's in the description on my page.
Yeah, me too, man. Just email me. I know Down Home should get one because he's a member.
Yep.
And River Rat's a member too. Just email me, guys, at bankfishingadventures@gmail.com. Just email your
And
address.
mine's fishingfunagain@gmail.com because I couldn't get Fun Fishing Adventures. And I was too dumb to do Fun Fishing Adventures 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Just put Scotty in front of it. Scotty's Fun Fishing Adventures. I bet that's not had.
I don't know if I can change my main email address.
Nah, that'd be tough.
I can make a secondary one.
Yeah, that makes it tough. I think I changed mine,
I'd have to find out how to do it.
but it was before I was monetized. Yeah. Or during. It was during the monetization, I think.
Hey,
I had
did you ever check out that light deal they offered? That promo that you got?
no, I didn't do the light thing.
I emailed them back and I never did hear nothing back from them. Got to run. All right, Duke, take it easy.
See
Thanks
you,
for
dude.
stopping in.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, they never emailed me back. Either did the earbud place.
Yeah,
I guess because I guess I didn't email them right back, so they didn't contact me.
yeah. 922 said he had a second email just for all that. Now I'm on Rumble and TikTok. Woohoo! Rumble's kind of there ain't very many fishing channels on Rumble. I think it's more of a government conspiracy there, but there's a lot of stuff going on there. But it's way different than TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, I just need to take the time and sit down and make a bunch of shorts is what I need to do.
You need to get that automatic short maker.
I need something because I don't have time to sit there and fool around with making shorts all the time.
Problem is they don't blow them up.
Nope.
They leave it small. That ain't no good.
Let me check, see if I got it. It ain't come through yet. Did you email it to fishingfunagain@gmail.com?
I have to type it in the. Well, you don't want to type it in there because everybody be emailing you.
I don't care. I mean, it's not like it's, you know. It's on my page. Because I ain't got it yet. I got 2 phones. That's how I know. I have one phone that I use strictly for doing live streams on, and I've got my personal phone. Nope, haven't got it yet.
You got a tricky email. I'm gonna reel mine in. Get ready to go, Scotty O. 6
All
o'clock.
righty.
Ready to go.
Down home, try it again, because I still haven't received it. It's fishingfunagain@gmail.com. Just put your name and your address, and I'll send it to you. That's all. Just put subject stickers. That way I know.
Oh, leaves.
Oh, you're talking, yeah, rods. Yeah, for some reason, YouTube screwed up and you can't comment on some of the videos and you can't comment on some of the shorts.
I know it's several. I got several people now that I can't comment on shorts.
It's fishing fun again at gmail.com. I just got something. Oh, that wasn't you.
He should put fishing, not catching.
No, that's it.
Type it in chat, can you? You can type it down there and under the more. I should put your link in the description.
There you go.
Get it?
You put it up there and I pinned it up there.
Oh, cool.
At least I thought I did.
I don't see it pinned, but it's up on the
Yeah,
screen.
I don't know where it went either, but it's up there. That's what matters. I should have just done it on my phone. My other phone would have been easier. I should have just made it ffa.com or .gmail or .something.
How's mine up there is what I want to know.
I don't see yours. I see mine.
Well, it's got my name on it right here.
Yeah, but it's got my email address.
Yeah, how's that possible?
Probably
I
it might be because I'm on your live, your stream.
Oh, that's
You know?
weird. Huh. Maybe. Because it looks like I did it.
Yeah, but you got to remember that I'm a manager on your StreamYard.
Oh, I thought you were a co-host.
Well, I'm a co-host with the management stuff. I can go in and do a live under you if I wanted to.
All right, give me more hour.
I got it that time.
You got it that time.
Down home, I got it that time.
Scotty's always making stickers. And he's got shirts too, so we'll see if he gives any of those away.
I got to find a design I'm happy with.
Well, I don't think you need a barcode on a shirt.
No, that was just something I sent in to see how it came out.
But other than that, it looked good. Of course, I like your other design too.
It was like, okay, you have to do this right now or you're not going to get the special. So I'm like, well, I just submitted something because I didn't have time to fool with it.
Oh, the $14 special.
Yeah, I think that was actually $9 for the black one.
That's a pretty good deal.
But I got more stickers coming in. They should be here by the end of the month. I spend more money on stickers than I do fishing gear, I think.
I'm trying to save money. I ain't spent nothing. I gotta buy stamps though. Envelope. Let's see if I can get my rod hoses out. It might be frozen.
I'll tell you what, buying t-shirts can get expensive quick if you can't move them.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's hard to move actually. I had a shop. I didn't sell nothing, so I gave up.
That's why I didn't do a shop either. I figured if somebody says, hey, I want to buy one of your shirts, I'll have one made. But
Gave up on that ordeal. Or hats. I like the hat deal, but there's not a whole lot of hats I like.
well, you need to do the sweatband thing, dude. That's like your signature trademark. You know that.
Yeah, I do know that. That'd be good in the summertime. Maybe we can fish together one of these days. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Most definitely. Hey, I fish with all kinds of people. I mean, that's James, Black Wolf Outdoors. He actually was looking for a YouTuber in his area because he wanted to watch local stuff. Well, he ran across me and he's like, hey, you want to go fish sometime? I'm like, sure, I'll come on down. And then like a week later, I was down fishing with him.
Yeah, I need to do more collabs this year.
You know, that was before James. I mean, James had started a channel before, but he just kind of never did much with it.
Right.
But now
A lot
he's
of people.
going pretty good with it.
Yeah, no, he's like 265, maybe more than that now. He's on a lot of lives. A lot of
Yeah,
other people's live streams. He's getting people from there.
but that's the way to do it. I mean, you got to build a community.
But it definitely helps to do videos. Hey,
Ray,
Roy, how's
welcome.
it going? I bet you want to live in East Tennessee. It's a good place to fish.
I tell you what, I really kind of like it down there where Tony's at. Anthony J. all day. I mean, that is like, in my opinion, the mecca of fishing.
There's a lot of places to fish, ain't there?
Yeah, you got Barkley Lake and all that, the
Tennessee
Cumberland
River.
River, Kentucky River, Ohio River.
A lot of catfish down there. Yep. Even the people that don't catfish much catch big catfish.
Yep.
A lot of bass there too, and crappie too, and stripers. A lot of stripers. Pretty much everything, I think.
That's one fish I want to catch. I haven't caught stripers.
Well, if you catfish very often, you'll eventually catch one.
The only thing, the closest thing we got to stripers here is white bass.
I miss living in the South, but Kansas ain't too bad for fishing, right? I used to down home before he quit his day job. Once him still once in a while.
Yeah, I do too.
They just made a bait with mule baits, some kind of bug. A lot of current as well as you lose a lot of gear. Yeah, you know that. I spent all my money on gear.
Yeah, you're always in some sort of tree.
You know it. I didn't get snagged tonight on that tree, so that tree may have moved. Maybe why I wasn't catching fish. That last
Yeah, I
flood
know
might have.
last year when I was out here in my boat, there was a couple big logs sticking up, and I know this water's lower now than what it was, so those logs might have pushed through.
Right. Flood moves everything around, so you'll get log jams in certain places, and where the fish were at get moved. Every flood changes everything
Yep.
in the river.
Now, I know you guys couldn't see it even if I turned the camera around, but to the left of me, if you go up and around the bend, there's an old I'm guessing it was an old train trestle or something that went across. And man, that looks like catfish heaven because there's all kinds of stuff built up against it.
Right. I'm sure it is.
Deep.
Got deep. I got shallow next to my train stuff, but in the springtime there's catfish there. Rocks, wood, you get jammed ups all around those railroad things. Flathead and channel cat. Possibly
Yeah, I
even
mean,
blue.
I could see them. I could see all kinds of fish on the fish finder, but I couldn't find one with my hook.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
And there's a big brush pile off here to my left too, and there was some guys crappie fishing last time I was out on my boat, and they caught probably a 7 or 8 pound flathead out of that tree.
There you go. Don't forget the rocks. Yeah, my line don't forget the rocks.
So, I mean, that's why I came here because I know there is some structure out there. I don't know how much of it's left, but I know it was deep, and I was like, that might be the place I need to be. And it wasn't all mud.
I'm hoping they go to shallow flats, but they didn't today. So, but like I said, you got to try. You got to keep trying this time of year. They're not normally in one hole,
Yep.
or if they are, they are. You found the winter hole. They won't move a whole lot. Most times you got to hit them on the head.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and reel my stuff up too, because when you close the stream, that's it.
That'd be it. Appreciate you guys coming stand this long. Made it through a whole event of Scotty not catching no fish.
Which is normal.
And then I didn't catch any fish either, but that's pretty normal too. For this year. I haven't caught no fish this year.
Yeah, I've got a couple catfish this year, but not much.
But you got to fish to catch them. So,
yep.
And Scotty's been all over.
That I have, but
Scotty's already put 500 miles on his truck. So, looking for catfish.
I'll put a good 100 miles on today. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time. Appreciate y'all. Next week it's on my channel, and we may be at the spot I was at 2 weeks ago. Well, a week ago now, but it'll be 2 weeks in because I was catching catfish.
White bass spot or the little lake spot?
Where the trestle was.
Yeah, a little lake
Okay.
spot.
Yep.
Which looks like a creek there, but
Yeah.
all right. Catch you guys later. See you,
All right,
River
take it
Rat,
easy.
down home.
River Rat, everybody else down home. We'll see you guys later.
Appreciate it, guys. Peace out.
All right. See you.
So I can hit the end stream. End. All right.